Nothing coming back from them, but it's now up to 16,000 emails have gone in the last 36 hours to both of the leadership candidates and also to the two Tory chairmen. We wanted to make it's right across. The Tory party got to wake up, basically listen to what people are crying out for, with the headline news that yesterday of the inflation potentially hitting 18%. So why are Liz and Rishi so scared to back a fiscal plan that is popular, will reduce inflation, generate real GDP growth, increase wages, reduce business costs, keep SMEs viable, you name it. In fact, you just had Harry Phone on, and he actually did an investigation, the Taxpayers Alliance modelling exercise, on a 20 to 25p cut. And he said, and I'm just quoting, 17 billion of extra GDP in the next 10 years. Investment will be 4 billion more into this country from people coming into actually because of cheaper transport costs. And the average weekly earnings would be going up by £4 a week. What's not to like?
Now, we should say, Howard, as we always do for reasons of transparency, your campaigning work is funded by the Road Haulage Association. I always enjoy talking to you because you watch like a hawk those petrol and diesel prices on forecourts across the country, and they're linked to the oil price. We have seen oil prices come off a little bit in the last few weeks, haven't we? Below $100 a barrel. There's talk of more Iranian oil being desanctioned coming to global markets, more Saudi oil with the Americans going to Saudi Arabia and pressing flesh, if you like. Are we seeing petrol and diesel prices come down?
Well, they are coming down, but they're coming down like a snail's pace, Liam. The usual thing, coming down like a feather. We're looking at something like, I believe they're still 20 to 30p higher than they should be. And that's not just due to fuel duty, but due to the opportunistic profiteering by big oil companies and the wholesalers. It's less so with the independent garages themselves. They're still on reasonably low margins. But the fact is, we are being ripped off in this country, and we could actually stop this incredible spectre of an 18% inflation. It's horrible to think of it like that, by actually cutting fuel duty now and really putting something like pump watching process, which is what we call a consumer price regulatory body, to monitor fair and transparent pricing at the pumps. Everything depends on the price of diesel and the price of petrol. So why and I repeat it, why is Rishi, why is Liz not coming out and shouting from the rooftops and saying, I will cut fuel duty big when I get elected?
Briefly, Howard, because I just want to give Jasmine Birtles a word at the end of this, but briefly, it strikes me as odd that the Germans are reducing fuel duty. The Germans are they've suspended their energy subsidies, renewable energy subsidies on household electricity bills, and they've got the Greens actually in government.
Yes. Yes, it's a good point. It's an interesting paradox. And don't forget, it's France and Spain and Ireland have also cut double-digit in fuel duty. Just do this. It's not going to hurt. We're going to get benefits from it and more tax revenue because of the growth we get from it.